We are on the Elangeni Hike. It's first time I've hiked in probably about 2 years, so not really hiking fit anymore. But so far I'm surviving. I've done this hike before, and that can be a problem because I know what's coming. What's coming is that mountain. That mountain over there is coming. And once you reach the top of the mountain, and you're about a third of the way in. So lots of pacing is needed. But other than that, it's a very, very nice hike. The nice thing about it is we're allowed to take our dogs with, which is it's not a common thing on hikes to take your dogs with. So yeah, they're enjoying it a lot. They're going crazy. They're going to be completely broken by tonight. They're definitely not pacing themselves. It's about a 3-hour drive exactly from Johannesburg, so not too far. I was quite impressed with the amenities at the hut, the first hut at least. No, I haven't seen the second one yet, but very, very fancy for a hiker's hut. It's actually closer to a chalet than anything we are used to. We even had rooms that were basically just fitted out with beds, like 2 beds, 3 beds, not a massive room with 20 beds, like small rooms. Very, very private. There was fridges, running water, electricity, nice braai, barbecue, like the Americans call it. So yeah, it's quite a nice setup. Very, very impressed. Nice hot shower that's inside the hut, not outside. So they definitely upgraded the place. The dogs are loving it. They're running to the people in the front, walking with them for like 2 minutes, and then they run back to come check if I'm still here. So they probably walk doing the hike like twice, running back and forth all the time. So yeah, there's a saying, a tired dog is a good dog. So I think tonight they will be very, very, very good. Very good indeed. Okay, I'm halfway up. Oh, okay, maybe not halfway. Maybe like a third of the way. But yeah, absolutely amazing view, eh? Wow, this is awesome. It's like you look at the path, and obviously you keep just focusing on the path and climbing and just trying to put all your energy in just controlling your pace. And then when you take a breather, you turn around and you see this. Yeah, the majestic mountains, and it just makes all of it worth it. It's like, yeah, that's why I do this. Still some people behind me. I do hear their voices, so not too worried. Don't know where they are, but yeah, I think they're just taking it very slow like me. I'm literally walking. I think if there was a turtle that was climbing this mountain, he'd probably outpace me. So yeah, taking it really slow. Sorry?
Ons is 2 daar is op by die wolkie. Ja,
Die berge teenoor ons kyk lyk dit asof ons moontlik na halfpad is.
not too far.
It's a bit of more level piece here. I think it's about halfway up the mountain. And nice thing is some wind here and a nice view. That's like an encouraging thing. Just gives you some hope that there still is comfort in this life. This is quite the challenge. Yo, struggling. This is definitely not for the faint of heart. This is the last stretch. Last stretch, then we're on top. It's yeah. This is where you climb like 3-4 meters and rest. 3-4 meters and rest. But then basically done with uphills for today, which is pretty awesome. About a third of the trail in, but it's all the way level and downhill. So that's pretty cool. Okay, we are at the top. Finally made it. Yeah, broken. I'm proper broken. But yeah, we made it. So now just gonna basically walk along this ridge here, and yeah, somewhere there's nice trees, and then we're just gonna sit there and have a lunch. Yeah, and then hopefully that'll recharge me enough to finish the trip.
Dis is 'n mannetjie met voetjies aan. Daar kyk jy. Is 'n babatjie.
What's the barbecue?
Dis 'n boekie. Stop.
Oh wow! Check daar julle.
Boekie.
We just sat and had lunch now. Laid on my back a little bit, stretch it out. Feel a lot better. It's like there's energy again. So yeah, just the rest and the food. It's all that was needed. And yeah, the wind is pumping. So quite glad we didn't actually sit on the cliff. We had some trees in front of us to shelter us from the wind. So it made things a little bit easier. And yeah, very chilled. And now it's basically one long push to the next thing is a waterfall. It's very close to the hut. It's about 600 meters before the hut, and it's sort of a long, flat, and a little bit downhill until we get there. So it's just yeah, just trying to cover as much distance as possible, and then yeah, we can hopefully get a swim there if it's still early enough. So this will be aiming for. So the only problem is the water is ridiculously cold, so if it's like slightly cool outside it's going to be quite a challenge to swim. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. It'll be nice just to drink as much water as I want to because now the only problem with this hike is the water, because you'll be climbing so much now. You have to carry a lot of water, and the only place where you can basically refill is close to the hut where you want to go. So you have to basically carry water for the whole day. So I've just been through 4 liters already for me and my dogs. My sister sponsored me another 1.5 liters now, so I should make it. But this is obviously for me and my dogs, so we should share it. But we've only done 4 Ks. Still have about probably 9 or so to go, but we should cover it quickly, and obviously we shouldn't need as much water because obviously it's not a lot of energy burning. So we're basically gonna walk down the ridge line there, and then to the tip, and then over the mountain there, and that's the last place where we will have cell phone signal, and then we'll only have cell phone signal again probably halfway through tomorrow. So it's usually where we sit and we sort of send our last goodbye messages to our loved ones, and then yeah, we'll see them again tomorrow.
Dan get jy obviously op die skuif en dan sit hom net af en bel my môre asseblief. En dis wat dit.
So this is the viewpoint. I mean, just look at this view. This is just, I mean, it's almost 360. It's like from there to like there's no view. But other than that, it's like all around. That's amazing. One day I will build a house here or a similar place. That'll be amazing. These couple of kilometers are ridiculously easy. It's literally like a slight downhill. Very nice path, not too many rocks and stuff. There are pieces where there's a lot of rocks, but at least it's like same consistency, small rocks. So yeah, you can actually walk pretty fast. You can definitely make a lot of time. Zai. En? Hoe lang dan nog is Oh, there's some stone circle here. No idea what it is. It just says stone circle. There's a circle of stones. It'd be nice if they added some history to it. Yeah, getting really excited now. Really excited. Getting close to this little waterfall thingy. And I know it's just down here somewhere. Like literally down the road, just down here. So I don't hear it yet, but I know it's there, and it's really making me excited. We are here. Well, I am here. The others will be soon. And yeah, this is the place. Oh, I had to take a dip first before I took my first shots. Yo, that's nice. Oh, I just feel so much more refreshed. I mean, the water is ridiculously cold. My feet at the moment are freezing. It feels like ice blocks. Zai, welkom.
Kan nie wag om in die water te spring nie.
Ja, dit is moeilikheid. Jy gaan dit geniet.
Is dit koud? Is dit refreshing?
Welkom. Zai. En?
Dis lekker.
Is jy gereed om te swem?
Daar was baie klippe. Ek is.
Is jy?
Ja.
Okay. Dit is baie koud.
Swim in that waterfall.
Okay. Ek het klaar.
Ja, wel dan.
Ja, okay. Is jy reg om te swem?
Ek weet nie, is dit koud?
Nee, is actually baie warm. Dis meer warm, ja.
Is dit? Okay.
Ja. Mandatory swim.
Nee.
Zai, welkom. Okay, that was ridiculously refreshing. I feel so much better now. Yeah, I feel so much better. It's amazing what a nice cold swim can do to you. I feel cleaner, I feel more refreshed. Yeah, I still don't want to walk very far, I'm still done. But the cool thing now is you know that the hut is right here. It's right around the corner, so it's about 600 meters or something. So it's a bit of a walk. You mustn't get over enthusiastic, but it's a very scenic walk. Very different. Like you can see, it's very branched up. There's a lot of pieces where you have to climb a little bit, and it goes all along the river. So it's very, very beautiful. So this is the next morning at the hut. I wasn't really feeling very well the previous day when I got to the hut, so unfortunately I didn't record anything.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I never figure out where the road goes.
As we leave the hut, the first thing is you have to climb, I don't know, 50 meters or so, just to get onto a sort of area where you can go around the mountain. So yeah, it's a bit of a climb, but after that it's plain sailing. So I think I'm at the top now. I'm lost again, struggling a bit, but hanging in there. So there's two waterfalls here on the second day. I decided to skip the first one because you actually have to walk to the first one, stop, turn around and walk back, and it definitely is cheating, but right now I'm cheating. I'm embracing it because that's part of the route, kilometers, is down to that waterfall. That waterfall is not exactly it's not the best place to have lunch. The second one is actually the better one. That's where we all agreed we're gonna have lunch. So I'm gonna rather push there, get there a bit earlier, just relax, lie down, rest out a bit, because I think I dehydrated yesterday. Because yesterday when I got back to camp, I was feeling good, but as soon as I start winding down, I just crashed completely. I didn't even have enough energy to stand. Standing was a problem without my bag. I think the endorphins and the hormones just sort of, all the adrenaline kind of kept me going. But as soon as I started winding down and those things ran out, I just plummeted. So yeah, I think I'm going to take it a bit easy today. So water on this hike, especially the first day, is very important. Second day, not nearly as important because there's lots of watering spots, especially if you have dogs. The problem is with the dogs, you have to carry water for yourself and the dogs. And you start limiting the amount of water they drink. They can't just drink as much as they want. Whereas now, because there's water points, obviously one, you don't have to carry as much water. But two, the dogs can also, when they do get to the pool, they can drink 5 liters if they really want to. There's no limit to how much water they need to drink. So it definitely makes it a bit easier to, I don't have to carry nearly as much water because obviously the distance is shorter, there's more watering points, and they're going to carry a lot more water in their stomachs. So I just hope that they drink a lot of water, and then that's not a problem. But yeah, getting close to the waterfall now. It's a very, very steep descent, so I'm not going to be able to record this piece, but I'm basically on top of the waterfall now. So this right here is the top. You can see there's the rock, and it literally just dives down there like crazy. So you don't hear anything from up here, but when you're down there, obviously you've got all this water falling and it gets quite loud. But the river's not very strong right now. It's flowing really slowly, so I don't know if it'll be as spectacular, but we'll see. That was nice. That's a ridiculously nice spot to have lunch. If there's one spot that you want to have lunch, that you have to have lunch, it's that spot. It's just amazing. Plenty of place to sit, nice in the shadow, fresh water. The dogs can drink as much water as they want. You can just chill, people can swim. It's just perfect. It's very beautiful, obviously, with the waterfall. Yeah, we were there for long, probably more than an hour, just chilling and chatting, and very, very nice. So, yeah, highly recommend that if you do have lunch on the second day, that's where you do it. So, yeah, feel very, very refreshed. And now it's the last stretch, as far as I can remember. It's not a lot of up and down. It's pretty much just yeah, going sort of level all the way to actually a bit down as well, quite a bit down, close to the end. Another thing that's also quite nice is there's a lot of markers on this trail. You're never going to go wrong. The trail's very, very well marked. There's all these signs everywhere to show you exactly where the trail is. I don't think anybody took one wrong turn the whole hike. And there's also these nice distance markers. As I was saying how well marked the routes were, I got lost. So I think the actual road is up there in the mountain. I think you can see it, like there. You can see a bit of a strip of it. Yeah, I was on a jeep track and I was alone, so I was trying to catch people, so I was bolting it, and then suddenly I could hear on my right there's people. So it's like, wait, I'm actually lost. So yeah, but I think this jeep track does go to the end point, because it goes the right direction, and I'll just keep going on it, and I'll probably reach that, or the end point. Obviously there is a road that goes to the second hut, and I think this is that road. So technically, if I just keep going, I will get to the end point. So yeah, just doing that now. The only thing is I kind of miss all the lunches and the whole team effort hiking thing. And I mean, I should see people on the hill there, but I don't see anything. So I also don't know if they're ahead of me or behind me. I did fly there with my drone, and I was looking for something that goes there, but yeah, I couldn't find a road that actually goes there. And so one of the people did see the drone, and he told me to just carry on. So I don't think they're waiting for me. I think they are pushing forward. So yeah, I'm also just going to push forward then, and I'll meet them at the car. I did send a message. When I get signal, the message will go through, and then hopefully they also get signal soon, because they're obviously up much higher up, so they might actually have signal already. So yeah, let's just hope that they get them, hope that I get signal soon, so that the message will actually go through. And then they don't worry about me, at least. I'm getting closer. I can actually hear people, but I think it's from the farm next door or something. And also getting a bit cooler now at least. So, because the heat was pumping. And our poor dogs were also overheating a bit. I gave them water, but I don't even want to drink the water. But I can see they're struggling. The only thing now is the clouds. There's possibly rain coming. So I just hope that the other people, I just hope they got my message and not looking for me and slowing down. They must just keep going, because otherwise they're going to be caught in the rain. So yeah, but I think the camp, I think those big trees over there, I don't know if you can see, but there somewhere, there's big trees in the distance. Those big trees, I think that's where the camp is. So it's at least line of sight, so I can see it. I can see the end. But yeah, it's been pushing lots of kilometers on this dirt track road. Very, very boring. Not much to see. Literally just walking. Okay, I made it. I'm actually, and the clouds have held up. You can see the clouds are pretty dark still, but they've held up well. So yeah, and I'm walking into the reserve now. So now it's literally just 100 meters or so that I'm at the hut, and I can just relax my feet. There's not many places to rest and sit down, so I've mostly just been walking. So my feet is killing me. So yeah, glad to be here. The end's in sight. I'm finally sore, broken, but a little bit fulfilled. Well, yeah, that's it. That's the end of the adventure. We made it. We made up with all the rest of the people, and yeah, you enjoy it?
Yes, definitely.
Would you do it again?
Yes, not too soon. Not too soon.
So yeah, we're still a bit broken. Lots of blisters and stuff. I don't know how your blisters are looking.
Yeah, look at that
got a
one.
couple.
It's a shiner.
How's that? Yeah, no, I know. That's the end of it. Thanks for watching.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights.